Did he give you any problems?
Did he give you much of a problem? What did you see? Strong guy, right?
Did he give you any problems? He's a strong guy, right? I mean, he used to be champ. The results are in, guys, and it is very obvious why Colby Covington is known as a very high-volume fighter, and unfortunately, the chosen one, as many are now making fun of him for being the frozen one, is kind of living up to its reputation. The reality is that Tyron Woodley has deeply struggled in his last couple of fights to pull the trigger. He's been very hesitant. I don't know if he's second-guessing himself. I don't know if the opportunities are just not there. Is he being outpaced by the competition? Is he just one of those guys that just doesn't evolve with the fighters that are in front of him? Meanwhile, you have Colby Covington, who's doing the opposite. High volume every fight. You're talking about a fight that went down a total strikes difference of 232 to 67. This is a one-way fight if we ever saw one. It was round by round domination by Colby Covington. The threat of the wrestling was always there, and Tyron Woodley's wrestling is very well known, but at the same time, I didn't see anything that worked for him. And yes, he defended a lot of Colby's attempts to go and press him up against the cage and tire him out, and he was able to really defend well against the takedown. But even that being said, Colby Covington still got the takedown. So it was very indicative that even in the best areas for Woodley, he was going to have a very difficult night. And then, of course, we get to the fifth and final round after all these things to happen, and it didn't seem like Woodley got hurt on anything that we could see. We didn't see really what hurt Woodley. It caught us all off guard here as he's being taken down, and Colby Covington tries to advance position. All of a sudden, Tyron Woodley yells. He pretty much starts showing that he's in great pain. The referee has no choice but to stop the contest as the fighter is not able to continue fighting. And it was just going to go down that route anyway. I mean, nobody's going to be upset about this outcome. Colby Covington is just one of those fighters right now that, love him or hate, it is what it is. Inside the octagon, he is putting big numbers up and he is performing. Sources are now confirming at this moment that Tyron Woodley indeed did break his ribs during the fight. It's just not clear when it happened. So we're going to have to definitely look into these details. So the things that I would say strike me a little bit is that Colby Covington after the fight shouted out, Usman. It's like, come on, man. Usman cracked your face. He literally broke your jaw. I mean, this is obviously part of the show, and I get it. And for Covington fans out there, I totally get why you would say these things that, he deserves the shout out and he deserves to get the shot at the title. And I agree. He is working his way up again, and he's beating everybody that's important. I just think it's a little cheesy when you've gotten your face cracked by someone that you're saying, oh, I'm coming for you next. It's like, well, I mean, you already came for me, and nothing came of it. You got cracked. You got knocked out. You put up a really good fight, and I'll give Colby this. He put a very good performance against Usman, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. He just, in my opinion, you can't call out a guy that cracked your face. That's just not how I would do it, my personal preference. After the fight, Colby Covington had an interview with Megan where he then received a call from the president. And I found this really funny because although you can tell that Trump is definitely a supporter of Colby Covington, you see that the president is trying to support you, but at the same time, it's like the way that your dad supports your hobby when he doesn't know what the hell you do. He's kind of like, oh, well, son, how'd it go out there? I heard the guy was very big and strong and you beat him, so it must mean you're big and strong. Make sure you eat your vegetables. He was, literally one of the things he said was, did he give you any problems?
Did he give you much of a problem? What did you see? Strong guy, right?
Did he give you any problems? He's a strong guy, right? I mean, he used to be champ. And heck of a job here by Megan doing the interview, telling Colby Covington, hey, make sure the president knows he's on speaker. All politics aside, it was just a lot of fun. Colby felt very accomplished that night, and he had good reason to. Although I will say that Woodley is a deteriorating fighter. He is a mere shadow of who he used to be. Guys, let me know if you think Colby has all the right to talk smack and bring back Usman. Let me know if you think that he's the real deal and if he can get through Masvidal, or if you think that fight's going to happen. Who do you think Colby should fight next? Should it be Masvidal? Should it be Usman again if Usman wins his next title fight? What do you guys think? Let me know. Once again, guys, really appreciate the 1,500 subscribers we're at. And you keep coming with all your views and insights. And I'll see you in the comment section. Until next time.